Hey, it's Todd Giffen from ObamasWeapon.com. I'm Eugene, raised, born right there in Lane County, Oregon, and I just came across some incredible information, not even conspiracy. Um, that is, back in the 70s, our own government tested weapons right here in Oregon, and this is stuff from out of state that they're testing, okay? So they're hitting Oregon from out of the state with radiation. And this is reported on in the Oregon Journal. That's actually the primary newspaper in Portland to a certain point, and then they go out of business. Oregonian owns them, I think, bought them or some point. So now the Oregonian is the primary paper, but the Oregon Journal was for many decades, and the Register Guard down in Eugene. And these are just the two publications that I've seen some information from. So 1978 March, and March 23rd is when the Register Guard reported it. I don't have the specific day from the Oregon Journal yet. I have to go to like an archive with microfilms, I think, to see what they reported in the Oregon Journal, because it's not on the internet as far as I can go and look, because I've checked the newspaper databases. It doesn't seem to be one that's covered. Like, the databases don't have the Oregon Journal. So they say that some people refer to this, by the way, as the Eugene wavelength, but it was also detected all over Oregon, including in Corvallis. So this signal was detected, and there were citizens, over 150 reports. They're being assaulted with it, essentially, because this is a man-made thing. They're beaming it into Eugene to test it in different parts of Oregon. And very precise, because imagine this, Eugene's just a small part of the map. How did they hit Eugene specifically, if this was just an accident? So you can kind of deduce that this was deliberate. They're aiming, focusing right at Eugene. They're testing, very incredible accuracy from out of the state, okay? So there's these people, they're getting irradiated in their homes, inundated with microwaves. And it's not a conspiracy, 100% verified. FCC, private investigations occurred. The governor was involved, Senator Mark Hatfield, another congressman. So citizens of Eugene are getting irradiated. They're hearing things, clicks and pops in their head. They're having skin turn red. They're going they're getting nauseous, dizzy. A lot of it's psychoactive. So it's meant for humans. It was meant to alter human behavior. The signal that was being beamed into people's homes, and the signals were confirmed. You could take equipment and measure the signals, including the rate and the frequency and all this different stuff. They've got it all. It's all in the news reports. So the governor calls out, and the senators, congressmen get the FCC, the EPA out, and there's also experts on CIA, NSA stuff. And some of these experts were trying to, it's actually out of, maybe it's the Soviets doing it. And they're saying that maybe a cover story, maybe they didn't really know. And a lot of people knew that the Soviets and, these weapons exist. It's called interferometry. So, but anyway, FCC comes in and confirms, and I haven't seen all their information from the FCC, but the papers say the FCC said it came from California, a Navy base in California. Wow. I think that's pretty good confirmation that our government did it. And the EPA, they come out and they cover it up. They just leave, refuse to talk to reporters, and they do not complete their investigation. So it could be classified, could be that they're getting called back. Yeah, well, anyway, thanks. We have to go and ask the EPA, hey, you got any more information on this? Why did you just leave Oregon and not finish your investigation? This is total confirmation that not only do they have the ability, but they've done it before. And Eugene was the test bed. Eugene, Oregon. They also detected frequency up in the atmosphere about 3,000 feet up, and it was detectable in a wide area all the way up to Corvallis or more. And it was also coming down into people's homes, like in a focused way, to hit specific targets and homes. The modern technology is that they can actually track image, so the image, and then they can track, and then they can also focus energy in specific areas and people's brains and bodies and their environments and homes. It's building penetrating, and this article confirms that too. Fully building penetrating, because they're in their homes and they're not being protected by it. They're getting hit and made sick. Okay. Eugene Wavelength. Go to my Facebook page. Actually, go to bombasweapon.com and then click on my Facebook page. Then you'll get the links. That's where they're at right now, or my Twitter. All right. I'm a victim of this, and this is like years later. They perfected this now. And there's patents for this crap. There's whistleblowers. There's thousands of victims around the country. They have this huge system now to hit anybody anywhere. That's what they got today. And they're doing it. They create a field of energy like right here, and then they beat a person's brain if they want. That's how accurate it is.